done is done. What's done is done.
That's all we can ask.
I accepted the invitation out of friendship. Billy MacIntyre was tying the knot. Billy and I had driven trucks for a man of great importance named Chucky Salazar. Over the years, Billy had done more favors for Chucky than I ever did. Billy's brother Pauly was in deep with Chucky, kept borrowing money that he couldn't pay
I've got the other
back.
stuff in the car.
The other stuff stays in the car.
You want me to bring it up?
Don't even care about that.
He still resented me for pulling away from the operation. Hank Forcep is my name. I intend to stay alive. Guys have been shadowing me for the purpose of taking me out. It ain't paranoia. I know how these things go down. Guys deployed by Pauly, no doubt. I know too much. Tons of incriminating dirt left over from the old days. Naturally, it makes guys nervous, having loose links running around in the world, wanting to be bribed, wanting to spring a leak. Billy had quite a spread. He called it Palermo'S Outpost because it had the grandeur of great opera. That's Billy for you, always trying to raise himself out of the muck by being cultured. Can't blame him for trying. I'd checked out the window. 5 guys were standing on the lawn, looking up with their hands stuck in their coats. Pauly always wanted to be Chucky Salazar. Chucky was the kind of guy who'd invade your space, wear you down with intimidation. Betcha Pauly was eating it up, watching me squirm, hoping I'd collapse in the middle of the festivities. Billy MacIntyre's pals were fun-loving and reckless. Billy had maximized his cash flow by doing whatever Chucky needed, and in turn, he got the good life. And Billy's pals knew that Billy was the go-to guy for a good time. Why Billy was tying the knot, I'll never know. That's people for you. Mysteries abound. All the while, I kept trying to discover that unguarded nook. Everywhere I went, some buffoon with a deadly weapon was ready to ruin the placid surroundings of Palermo'S Outpost and start filling me with holes that would be beyond repair. It got me thinking back to the old days, my youth, when ideals mattered more than life itself. Something triggered in me once things started getting dirtier. I ran, but the brothers MacIntyre stayed put and gorged themselves. Poor Pauly, so desperate to rub me out. Pauly was as cornered as me. This was Billy MacIntyre's world, and Pauly was his brother's troll, following in his shadow, accepting crumbs. Glad I got sleep the night before. Needed the energy to strike against Pauly.
What's done is done. What's done is done.
That's all we can ask.
What's done is done. Typically vague statement by Pauly. His words were hollow, spoken by a man about to break. I know his thugs thought they were smarter than me. They were planning to strike first. But did they know Pauly was planning to take them all out? Highly doubt it. Pauly was always insecure. He talked when he got nervous. He feared his pitiful stature in life. Pauly got stepped on like a welcome mat, so he schemed. And his reckless scheme was to take out Chucky Salazar. And he was also planning the same fate for his brother Billy. Pauly blabbed all the details a week before the wedding. Pauly was gonna let Billy enjoy his honeymoon. Awfully kind of Pauly, don't you think? I got a jump on the muscleheads. I escaped. Pauly won't.